Hey guys, I'm Robert Storms. You guys can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at RobertStorms84. The question I want to ask today is, does X-Men Apocalypse suck? Not so much does it suck, is will it suck? Because a lot of the reviews that are going around right now is not that good. What the Flick, Collider, a lot of these major online reviewing sites are not giving it the best reviews. Now, I personally have not seen this movie, so I'm not saying that it sucks. I'm saying, will it suck? Because I think it's a very strong possibility. I heard from people that it's very underwhelming, that the last battle is very underwhelming, that Jennifer Lawrence basically just phoned in her performance. So a lot of people are really giving it negative reviews. I think a lot of people are saying, well, I liked it. I just didn't like it as much as I want to. And I don't know if that's them just trying to be nice, saying, well, I liked it. Sort of like Batman v Superman. They're like, well, I liked it, but it had issues. Apocalypse, I liked it, but it had issues. I don't know if that's their excuse and they're just trying to be nice. But I'm sorry, if you're giving it a 2.5 out of 5 or a 5 out of 10, that's a mediocre film. Okay, and a lot of these critics that are giving it this score gave Batman v Superman the same thing. I gave Batman v Superman, I think, a 5.5 or a 6 out of 10. I thought certain parts of that movie were good, but it had a lot of flaws. So what do I do now? Do I go into X-Men Apocalypse with really low expectations and hope for the best, or just go in, whatever? To be honest with you, though, I wasn't really that excited for this movie anyway. I loved First Class. Days of Future Past was it is my favorite X-Men movie of all time. Days of Future Past was just a fantastic film. It's not, action heavy, but the story was so well done. It's just like that movie still holds up. If you've seen the road cut, it's even better. But to be honest with you, the trailers for this movie, nothing in this movie, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to go see this. I remember the trailers leading up to Days of Future Past, and they were fantastic. Even now, when I go on like Hulu or Vudu, and I'll just watch the Days of Future Past trailer because it's such a great trailer, especially when you had, old Professor X and young Professor X. And it's like, I don't want your pain. I don't want your suffering. I don't want your future. Or, that's not exact quote. I know I fucked it up. But, the emotion behind it is just so well done. It was such a great movie with such fan service. So the trailers I've seen for this movie, nothing really like, oh my god, I gotta go see this movie. It's like I thought Batman v Superman had much better trailers than X-Men Apocalypse. And like X-Men Apocalypse, when I was making my 10 most anticipated films this year, like that, I think it made like the end. Like I forgot to add it, and like boom, I put it in the top 10, But there was just other films that I was looking more forward to. And speaking of which, this is I'm thinking about making a separate video, but a lot of movies this year has been kind of a letdown. Batman v Superman, I went in with pretty high to mediocre expectations. I was let down. Civil War, I went in with same expectations, and me personally, I was let down with Civil War. It's like every movie I've seen this year kind of let me down, except for like 10 Cloverfield Lane. I really love 10 Cloverfield Lane. I gotta go back and watch or see a checklist of all the movies I've seen this year. But like Keanu, I was looking forward to, let me down. The Huntsman Winter's War, looking forward to, let me down. Batman v Superman, let me down. Like Deadpool exceeded expectations, but I still think 10 Cloverfield Lane was a much superior film than that. But Deadpool was great too. So far this year, it's like movies are really letting me down. I swear, if Independence Day lets me down, I'm just gonna fucking blow my brains out. But anyway, so that's my thoughts on it. Green juice, guys, the most healthiest thing you can do. This is fresh green juice, by the way, that I made myself last week. My wife made it, but so yeah, X-Men Apocalypse. I just want to address the fact that it's not getting that well received. It's not getting that good reviews. So, are you guys going in with lower expectations now? Are you going to go in? Do you even care to see this movie? Did you plan on going to see it anyway? Don't care what the reviews say? Please tell me what you think in the comment box below. I really want to hear your opinion. And until next time, guys, I am Robert Storms, and as always, that is my opinion.